Off we go in the 11th meeting between these two programs. Matheson, fair catch at the 5. 136 rushing yards last week, your point, James. He did play in all 3 games, but last week was the first start in that victory, their only victory of the season so far. That third down defense for Ohio State has been an issue, and here they will get the stop because that pass is in front of Brink. But Ethan Slyke will punt it away. Wilson, fair catch just inside the 10, just outside of Philly. But they'll start it off on the ground, up the middle, and picking up where he left off.
It's a telltale sign of nerves.
Empty set on 3rd and 16. This one well in front and high of Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
There are a lot of high throws early on in football games. That's nerves. You got to settle in.
Punt gets away from Mirko. And here's Mumfield on the return for Akron to the 45-yard line. They didn't have a season last year at the junior college level. He transferred in, and now here in week 4, he's starting in the shoe, and he's taking off with that electric athleticism. A solid pickup for DJ Irons and a first down into Buckeye territory.
He sees the pass rush. There's a natural lane right there between the guard and the tackle, and then the athleticism in the open field. Talking to head coach Tom Arth, he said athletically, step up and get a pass rush.
Trying to get around, pressure comes late, and that pass is complete into the hands of Tristan Brink.
Make these quarterbacks uncomfortable.
And 4 sacks through the 3 weeks, none against Oregon. Coming through to Raja Mitchell. Akron already in field goal range, looking for 3 yards here. First down, pitch and catch, and a little bit more. Inside the 5 goes Konate Mumfield. Matheson with a 17-yard gain.
Well, nice job by Mumfield working one-on-one on 7 Banks and then breaking the tackle. See, it's just a simple out route. Banks slips a little bit. That's been an issue here at Ohio Stadium is the field turf conversations, but a nice job by Mumfield. He keeps his feet.
High snap. Irons corrals it and turns it into a touchdown. What a play by the quarterback as he finds Konate Mumfield again. As many weeks for Mumfield and some early boo birds at Ohio Stadium.
Again, wide receivers, wide open. Not a defensive back within 5 or 6 yards of Mumfield. Playing some really good football for the Zips.
And a Michigan State transfer, so a guy that's played Ohio State before. Here popping it in front to Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And there's some solid yardage for Ohio State. The first time in 18 games. And now he's on the sideline as Henderson gets another tote. The talented freshman. Cutting inside, cutting outside. Henderson caught from behind.
Well, this is what I was talking about at the open of the show right here. His ability in the open field right here. I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm trying to make it a house call. And as you mentioned, if it wasn't for Bubba Arslanian's effort, I would expect a whole lot of Travion Henderson down low here.
Popping it in front to Olave. Olave, touchdown, Ohio State. Irons as the pocket collapses. This time they get him to the ground. It's Haskell Garrett.
Remember last time that Irons was able to escape. It was right through that guard tackle. Haskell Garrett says, not this time. I'm ready for you. I know exactly where we're going to try to go. And the All-American sheds a block and is able to get Irons to the ground.
Loss of 5. Irons running away from Harrison. Harrison got him. There's a sack. Wait, a flag comes in here. Saw the yards, both teams exactly 81. Irons tries to escape. There's Haskell Garrett again. And a little help from his friends. As hoped for by this Ohio State front.
And that's just the veteran savvy move there, Brandon, again.
They motion out Matheson. Irons this time, plenty of time. He's just going to tuck it, run, and get knocked to the ground by Craig Young. Takes back over. Kyle McCord slinging it out, a screen. Couple of blockers. Springing Garrett Wilson. Wilson with a stiff arm. All the way down into the red zone. To Wilson.
Well, this is something that Akron struggled with against Temple. Perimeter plays on the outside, and that's just a bubble screen. Just a simple throw from McCord out to Wilson. You see his ability, extra effort, stiff arm on the Zips leading tackler, Bubba Arslanian. Nice run up the catch.
20th catch of the season for Wilson. He's now had a catch in 25 straight games, and now it's Henderson taking it down inside the 5-yard line. It's Henderson again, and he plows forward, and Ohio State takes the lead. Norrells exits the backfield. Barely getting that off. Pressure. Irons somehow stays upright to extend the play, but then is finally brought to the ground by Ronnie Hickman. It's like first year as a starting punter. Did have a 60-yard boot week 1 in that loss against Auburn. This one, we need to take a big bounce to get to 60. Wilson picks it up off a hop. Makes a man miss flag. So this one probably coming back for the moment. He takes it into plus territory after a punt of 39.
Yeah, I would expect to try to establish this ground game still and then give him some play action chances downfield. Keep running the football and then get a chance to hit some things. Let's keep Ohio State in 3rd and 1.
Sneak. And a big gain on the sneak there for Kyle McCord behind the offensive line.
Jack Miller on the field tonight. He's excited to see him under the lights.
Mayan Williams trying to turn it upfield, and he will get the first down.
Wasn't able to start training camp on time. Missed, I believe, 10 days of practice.
There's a throw complete. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Best pass of the night for Kyle McCord.
Throw it downfield. A little slot go route on Jackson Smith and Jigba adjusting to the football. And it has to feel good for the true freshman to connect on something deep downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He was 12 of 22 against Temple and then 19 of 23 last week in the win over Bryant. And this time, fooled out our crew as Irons goes the other way. I was fooled as well. He keeps it.
Tui Molowau, and you see right here just the speed of Irons to get around the corner. And once he saw...
They need to get to the 49. Irons intercepted. Heading the other direction, Cody Simon. And Simon returns it to the 20-yard line. A flag comes in here. Simon frustrated. He wanted a pick 6.
Well, watch Cody Simon right here. He's playing zone coverage. He has his eyes on Irons, and Irons throws it late across the middle, and the break on the football, making the play. And as you said, disappointed he couldn't take it to the house, but the penalty negated it anyway. But again, the vision, I mentioned the zone coverage, playing more and more of it since Coach Barnes took over the play calling. That enables you to have your eyes on the quarterback.
2-3 yards. It's not just a burst. It's a burst with some serious explosion.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of myself. That's caught, shut down. Inside the 15, another catch for Jackson Smith and Jigba. Throw there by McCord.
Yeah, you see Kyle McCord getting settled. He knew where he wanted to go with the football the entire time. Smith and Jigba creating some nice separation. This is really his first time playing in 2 years. A whole lot of football he's still learning.
And he's got a hole here. He's got another touchdown. Irons. Pocket collapses here, and Irons is slung to the ground by Jerron Cage.
Well, there he is, Jerron Cage, right there in the middle. You see the hand movement right there. A little swim. And that's the worst kind of pressure.
Irons 7 of 12. Flag here. Looks like a hold. Either way, it's incomplete. Mumfield. Already 3 sacks for Ohio State. Trying to get a 4th. Flag. And a pass incomplete. Intercepted. It bounced into the hands of Ronnie Hickman. Touchdown Ohio State. Pending the penalty. Gets another one, and this time it's a pick 6.
See him. He's trailing in coverage. It just bounces right off of Brank's back. He takes it all the way.
Irons off the play fake and brought down again. This time it's Antoine Jackson. And now you need 17 yards here on third down. With less than 3 to play in the half, and that one nearly picked. Steel Chambers got his hands on it. Another punt for Ethan Slight. Wilson, chance to do something with it. But he will not. Dragged down by a slew of Akron Zips. Script Ohio will be aired right here before the third quarter by the alumni marching band. So stay tuned for that at the end of halftime as that pass is complete over the middle. Garrett Wilson able to haul it in. Now Wilson being checked out, 20-yard gain. This time McCord is sacked. Ohio State 4-5 on third downs, not here. Another sack, Ryan Johnson this time, the sophomore from Starkville, Mississippi.
Defensively here, the blitz comes, and that time it was just Ryan Johnson on the loop.
DJ Irons throwing a couple of interceptions in the first half, hands it off, and Haskell Garrett, another tackle. Slight booms it away, and Wilson, fair catch. Ohio State already 285 yards of offense. McCord, he's going to air this thing out, and it's caught. It's Wilson. So Ohio State now over 300 yards of offense here in the first half. It's still 7 seconds remaining. This is what set it up. The defender fell here.
Yeah, you see Watts goes down. Garrett Wilson's body control to be able to turn around, get that catch.
We'll try this one from 32. And no problem for the North Carolina grad transfer. So that worked out how Ryan Day had hoped.
Kyle McCord would lead the offense down, punching into the end zone, and then he'd be able to pull him and put in Jack Miller.
Here's Master Teague. Right now it's the ground game that's working for the Buckeyes. McCord 12 of 16, 234 yards and the 2 touchdowns. Although, as we said, those numbers a little deceiving with a couple of short passes and a lot of yards after the catch. And here he throws an interception to Charles Amonkwa.
There, Ryan Day's trying to figure out what he was looking at. McCord late tries to throw it to Cade Stover and just overthrows him. And as you said, Amonkwa was there.
Irons threw a couple of interceptions himself in the first half, and this is the 5th time that he has been sacked. It's another one for Haskell Garrett.
Well, Rick mentioned in the first half the get off. That hasn't changed here to start the second half. Haskell Garrett getting upfield.
Third down at 15. Pressure again. Irons gets rid of it, but incomplete.
Back from the Zips.
Fair catch by Garrett Wilson.
Coaxed back by an Ohio State staff member before deciding he didn't want to play after all. Went to the sideline and threw his gloves into the stands.
And now here's Emeka Egbuka inside the 5 and shoved out at the 2. Not enough in the tank to get to the end zone. The true freshman, first time he's seen a throw tonight on the pass from Kyle McCord.
Well, that feels a little better for Kyle McCord, doesn't it? After that last drive. Egbuka, the #1 wide receiver in this year's class. Nice debut there.
And now a handoff. Master Teague staying upright and getting in for another Ohio State touchdown. Second down and 10. Get the ball out quickly here. Complete to Konate Mumfield for a first down gain of 11.
You got to be able to see plays 2-3 times to be able to diagnose it faster.
That completion for Akron was their first since the first quarter. Now they run it. It's going nowhere. Irons sprints out. Hit as he releases it. First down. Able to get it to Mumfield. It's stuck ever since. He's been Ronnie the Rocket Hickman. Third down at 7. Incomplete. That went right through the hands of George Qualls. Our crew did research. Could not find back-to-back games for Ohio State ever where they gave up 500 yards defensively. We went all the way back to 1970.
He's got a nice arm. Talking to Coach Deos about the consistency. They just want to see more consistency at practice, which I think is what's putting that third.
First down for T.
Crush each other.
I wonder if he knows it's up top. This time, good throw. And that's the first catch of the night for Cade Stover. Yards on the play.
As you said, linebacker from Lexington High School. Not too far north.
Officials timeout for defensive injury.
But Junior is looking for his first catch in an Ohio State uniform. It's not going to come here. Instead, it's the veteran Master Teague picking up the first down.
Marvin Harrison has a great work ethic. I was talking to wide receiver coach Brian Hartline. He really loves his room. He says the room has a culture to it.
Heavy dose of Master Teague right through, untouched. Second touchdown tonight. I don't think anybody hit him.
No. Big hole. You see there Luke Whippler climbing to the second level. Master Teague. Service you look at, regardless, they're both studs. And that's the future at the defensive end position at Ohio State.
Good run through the middle here for Hester to get the first down.
I believe him being 6th year, and he's his 45th game. And just like, we think about the prototypical team guy.
On 3rd and 11. Pass going down incomplete.
Extremely hard worker, according to Brian Hartline. All those guys in that room are, but been really impressed with his maturity.
Third quarter, it's his show to start the fourth. Miller fires it complete. That's Ballard with the catch. Mirko, who comes from Pro Kick Australia. That's where so many of the good Australian punters import from. And a fair catch at the 15-yard line. And an easy first down. Blake Hester and more. On the sideline, pass complete to Tristan Brink.
You go back to his time at Penn State, even the amount of players that he has that have made the NFL, been impact players in the NFL.
It's only Akron's second trip to the red zone. They scored on the previous trip. Not scoring here. There's Jack Sawyer.
It's a really athletic play by Jack Sawyer. We talked earlier about the athleticism with DJ Irons.
Only the second drive tonight out of 24 drives. It's gone 10 or more plays. Most of them have been pretty quick. Irons taken down. Penalty flag.
Big 91 right here. Hard to miss. As you said, the 6'3", 315 sheds the blocker. And just absolutely swallows DJ Irons. That's a big human being.
Field goal attempt coming for Corey Smeagol, who started his career at Syracuse back in 2018. And this one he pushes to the right.
Has those guys believing.
Now to the 40 here as Pryor is now getting some carries. Evan Pryor, the freshman from Cornelius, North Carolina, working his way out there.
I think he could be really special.
Jack Miller still in at quarterback. And completing it. Williams again breaks outside. And then Eddie George back in 1995. Those are the only two performances that were better than Henderson's last week statistically.
And then he's going against even some of Akron's backups as well. And it's a part of the game where he's just kind of managing the handoffs and making some simple throws. But I think they're comfortable.
This guy looks comfortable. Into the end zone, Evan Pryor. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look at the background. Jack Miller, hands up. He knows where this is going. To the end zone. New quarterback in. Boy, big hit at the end of that play. But Zach Gibson, the freshman quarterback, able to complete it. And the coaches deciding to give him a rest this week. Ooh, man, we've had some big pops on this final drive. Less than a minute to go. Taking off, and Zach Gibson will dive. Gibson dumps it over the middle to Blake Hester. Trying to take off. Well, a fitting ending to this game. Here they come again with pressure. And another sack. That writes it into this ball game. 8 sacks for the Buckeye defense.